My name is Alicia, and welcome to another version of my online Vinyasa Flow class. I am super excited to breathe and move with you. Since this is an online version and I can't offer any adjustments or see you in your practice, I invite you to really listen and tune in to your body and what you're feeling. And my practice looks one way and other people's practice looks another way. And so please take the time to really tune in and feel the postures within you and notice maybe where you're holding tension or where you're holding your weight physically, and just take time to play and adjust and move in your body, and always remember to breathe. So thank you so much. Let's get started. We're going to start today's class with alternate nostril breathing. This breath work is really beneficial in learning in balancing both sides of the brain and creating equanimity in the nervous system. So it looks kind of funny and it feels kind of odd to do it at first, but what you're doing is you're inhaling through one nostril and you're exhaling out the other. And I like to use my thumb and my ring finger to plug and move alternatively. You can rest your third eye on your middle and pointer finger if you wish, or just keep them tucked at your palm. And so finding a comfortable seat on your mat in a quiet space, preferably with little to no distractions. I know that can be really challenging. And music is also a big part of my practice, but in these videos, just due to sound, I don't have any playing. But please feel free to use your own music, turn it up loud, or just allow your breath to be the only thing that you're hearing right now. So moving into alternate nostril breathing, closing off your left nostril and breathing in through the right. Exhale out the right, just for this first one. Inhale through the right, plugging the nose, exhaling out through the left. Inhaling through the left, plugging, exhaling through the right. Inhaling through the right, plugging, exhaling through the left. Inhaling through the right, switch, exhale through the left. Moving like this with your own breath. If you get lost, it's okay. Two more rounds. Last one. Hold for a second on empty. And inhale through the nose. Filling the chest all the way to the top. And exhale through the mouth. If eyes aren't already closed, please close them now. Resting your hands up towards the center of your chest, palms up, resting on your knees or in your lap. Taking notice of how you arrived on your mat today. This is a really stressful and a really anxious time for a lot of people, collectively. And I invite you to take that stress and just set it gently to the side of your mat. Allow your body to fully relax, de-tensing any of the areas that you currently feel tense. Noticing physically how you came on the mat, if there's anything you're holding on to. Throughout practice today, just direct your breath there. Each inhale, sending rich oxygen, and with each exhale, melting any of the tension away. Blinking open the eyes, let's make our way to a child's pose. Knees out wide, toes touch. Sit bones sit back, reaching the arms out, stretching them out in front of you. Gently rocking your head side to side. Giving your third eye a massage. For the remainder of class today, I invite you to use Ujjayi breath, so deep inhales in through the nose and exhales through the nose, creating a slight hug, giving some texture to your breath. Rolling onto your knees, lifting the toes up, placing your hands shoulder distance apart. On your exhale, slowly dip the heels down. Dip your hips down, lifting your heels high. Opening through your collarbones. Inhale. Exhale, curl back into child's pose. We're going to be moving in through our breath. Inhale. Lift into seal pose. Exhale, curl over the knees back into child's pose. Inhale, roll the body forward into seal pose. Exhale, sitting back, child's pose. One more time. Exhale, sitting back. Making our way into tabletop position, walking the knees in, swaying the hips side to side if they need it. Moving in through cat-cow, dipping the belly, lifting the chest. Inhale to cow. Curl around the spine. Exhale to cat. Inhale, cow. Curl around spine. Exhale. Couple more with your breath. Add any of those little movements you like. I love barrel rolls. Just waking up the spine, starting to feel maybe where you're carrying some of your tension. And just start to direct your breath and your awareness there. Coming back into neutral tabletop. Inhale, lifting the right arm high, stretch it open, roll through your wrist. Exhale, thread the needle, threading it underneath your left, extending your left arm out in front of you, tenting up your fingertips, giving your shoulder head some space. Two breaths here. On your next inhale, crawling your hand forward, opening up through the chest. And exhale, taking it back down through tabletop. If you need another cat-cow to even that out, feel free to take one now. If you're ready, inhale your left arm high, roll through the wrist. And exhale, curl, threading it underneath your right, extending your right arm long in front of you. Taking 2 deep breaths here. Coming back in through, extending your left arm high, placing it down into tabletop. Curling your back toes under, lifting your knees up and hips up high, finding the first downward facing dog of the day. Kneecaps pull up as you engage through your thighs. Belly button lifts up towards spine. Squeezing the point in between your 2 shoulder blades to really engage your muscles back there. Lifting up out of the wrists, feeling your fingertips drill into your mat, steadying you. Inhale, lifting your heels up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting heels up. Exhale, lowering them down. One more time. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lowering down. On an inhale, lifting your heels up, tiptoe all the way to the top of your mat, as high as you can. Walking the feet out, hip distance or wider, generous bend at the knees, nod the head. Yes, I am awesome. No, I won't let negativity get me down. And just sway side to side, releasing your thoracic spine. Hands can clasp behind the head if you want. Just allowing this to feel good. I like to bounce a little bit. Slowly, feet walk towards one another. Big toes touch if you wish. On an inhale, gently rise one vertebra at a time. Arms lift up. Steeple mudra grip. Pointer finger points out as you exhale, taking it over to the right. Inhale back through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center, opening up the hands, goalpost the arms, Anuvatasana. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. Letting the shoulders roll down and back. Feeling and rooting through the mat, all four corners of the feet. Take a second, close down the eyes. Listening to your breath. Find an intention or dedication for your practice today. An intention is stretching your purpose. So what purpose do you want to set for your practice, your day, your week? And how can you take that purpose and stretch it, not only physically through you, but through all aspects of your life? Inhale, arms up. Exhale, slowly fold all the way to the mat. On an inhale, halfway lift. Think of this as a deadlift where your glutes and your back of your thighs are really engaged. Belly pulls up and in, shoulders pull down and back together. Neutral neck. Exhale, lower down, planting your hands on the mat, stepping back, coming into high plank, lower down, knees first, untuck the toes, then chest and chin. Inhale to cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Sternum lifts up, pinky toes roll down, glutes relaxed as lower back engages. Elbows in nice and tight. Exhale, lower down. Rolling back through tabletop, lifting the knees and hips up, back downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose, open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, lift the heels. You can tiptoe or just take a couple steps, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Clasping the hands, coming into steeple mudra grip. Exhale, over to the right. Reaching the fingertips long. Inhale through center. Exhale, bumping hips to the right as you reach left. Inhale, center. Exhale, Anuvatasana, opening up. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank position. Roll the body forward if Chaturanga Dandasana is in your practice. If not, lower down, knees, chest, chin again, or lower to knees if Chaturanga knees is in your practice. For regular Chaturanga, roll the body forward. Elbows tuck in as close to the body as they can. Roll the toes forward into upward facing dog. Knees lift up off the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, side out. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, walk, step, or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Samastitihi. Moving through Surya Namaskar A, we'll take 2 full rounds. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, walk, step, or float back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath here. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, walk, step, or float. Top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands through heart center. I will never skip Surya Namaskar A in my practice because it is tradition and it is one of the best ways to warm up and wake up the body and clear the mind. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, walk, step, or float back. Inhale in Chaturanga, or in plank. Roll the body forward. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Rolling over the toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, open mouth, exhale. Inhale, lifting your right leg high. Exhale, bending at the knee, taking some hip circles, rolling out through your ankle, whatever feels good. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, knee to left tricep, crossing the body over. Gaze is still in between your thumbs. Straightening out your leg, coming into fallen triangle, rolling the body open. Left arm lifts high. Exhale, planting your hand back down. Inhaling the left leg high. Exhale, bringing it through, stepping in between your hands. Inhale to crescent. Exhale, airplane crescent. Knee stays at a 90-degree angle, tummy tucks up and in, shifting your right hip back as your left hip pulls forward, finding a scissoring in between your legs. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, airplane arms. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, airplane arms. Launching onto your front leg, coming into standing splits with your left leg lifted high. Pulling your right kneecap up as your right pinky toe pulls down. Exhale, stepping your foot back. Inhaling, opening up, warrior two. Finding heel to arch alignment between the legs. Front knee stays at a 90-degree angle. Wrists stack over ankles. Create some stop sign hands to really stretch out your wrists. Then closing the palms, pointing the knuckles down. making sure this knee is tracking towards your third middle toe. Mine tends to fall in so much if I'm not looking at it. Making sure to roll the shoulders down and back. On an inhale, straightening your front leg, pivoting the toes so that your heels come in and big toes point out, lowering down into a squat. Taking the hands to your knees, lowering one shoulder, then the other. Coming back up with each inhale breath, straighten the spine a little bit, and exhale, sit a little deeper. Two more breaths. Straightening the legs, pointing the toes so that they face the long side of the mat, bending forward, coming into Prasarita. Moving into Skandasana, bending your left leg forward as your right extends out long, toes point up, chest lifts. Moving over to the other side, straightening out the opposite leg. Moving with your breath when it feels good for you. Landing back in Prasarita, crawling your fingertips over to the left side. Pointing the toes forward, pausing for a second in modified pyramid. Straightening your front leg, pulling your front hip back as your right hip pulls forward. Releasing the tension out from your neck, your jaw. Coming back to the intention that you set for this practice. Breathing in that love, that light that's within each one of us. Planting your hands, stepping your foot back, coming into side plank, rolling the toes over to your left. Weight on the knife edge of your heel, lifting your left arm high, or your right arm, sorry. Right foot reaches as well if you wish. Lowering back down, rolling in through center, taking it on the other side. Know that modified side plank is always here for you if you drop your back knee down. If you want more, lifting your top leg. Rolling back through center, flowing through your vinyasa. Always an option to skip it. Just listen to what your body needs. Inhale through the nose, open mouth, exhale. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Bending at the hip, opening, or bending at the knee, opening the hip. Taking some hip circles if you wish. Squaring off through your shoulders. Straightening your leg back up on an inhale. And exhale, taking your knee to your left tricep. Inhale, lift. Exhale, taking it to your right tricep, keeping your gaze at the center of your mat, straightening your foot out, letting it rest on the ground as you roll the body open into triangle. Keeping your hips lifted up high. Exhale, coming back through center. Inhaling your left leg high. Exhale, planting your left hand in between your hands. Inhale, rise up through crescent. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, launching forward, coming into standing split on this side. Pinky toe reaches down towards your mat to maintain even and balance in through your hips. And really engaging your landed leg to help lift up out of the hip so you're not dumping the weight into your joints. And taking a giant step back, bursting open into warrior two. Inhale, straightening both arms and legs. Exhale, bending into warrior two. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, warrior two. One more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, warrior two. Straightening your front leg, pivoting your toes, coming into horse on the other side. Heels point in, toes point out at whatever is comfortable for you, but just ensuring that your knees and your toes are pointing in the same direction. On an inhale, straightening the spine, pushing the shoulders back into space so that they rest over your hips. Exhale, sit a little deeper. Three more breaths. You got this. Inhale, straightening the legs. Oh my gosh, mine are burning. Pushing your toes into the outer edge of the mat, coming into Prasarita on the other side. Whew, that was challenging. I'm glad you guys are breathing with me. Grabbing the outside edges of your feet if you wish, crawling the hands forward, crawling them backward. Play around here. Playing is the most important thing we can be doing for our bodies and for our mind, but most importantly for our spirit. In times of stress, it can be hard to remember to play. Crawling your fingertips back towards the front of your mat. Coming into modified pyramid on the right side, straightening the leg out. You can come onto the ball of that back foot if you wish. Rolling the shoulders away from the ears. Don't want to scrunch and huddle like this. Extend and lengthen through the spine. Planting the hands, stepping back. You can take another round of side plank if you wish, rolling onto your right side, opening up. Lifting the top leg if you want more. Coming back in through center. Taking it over on the other side. Planting the hands, flowing through your vinyasa. Landing in downward facing dog. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale, tongue out, lion's breath. One more time, inhale through the nose. Open mouth, tongue out, let it go. All right, taking it over onto the other side one more time, adding on to the flow a little bit. Inhaling your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to left tricep, coming into fallen triangle. Inhale, bursting the chest open. Palm can reach back for the backside of the head for a further heart opener. Coming back down in through plank, lifting your right leg high. Exhale, planting your right foot in between your hands. Inhale, rise up, crescent. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, airplane arms, reach back. Inhale, crescent. Gaze down at your big toe, launching the body forward, coming into standing splits. Holding for 2 breaths. Bending your back knee forward, rising up, coming into one-legged Tadasana. With your left knee lifted high, hips nice and straight. Bending the back foot forward, moving into dancer's pose, grabbing the inside edge of your foot, straightening up through your right arm. If this is enough for you, stay here. But if you want more, straightening your right arm forward, bending your right knee slightly just to help balance, finding that unmoving drishti gaze, kicking your left foot into your left hand, opening up through the chest. And breathing deeply. Can you find your intention here in this pose? Coming back in through center. Flowing back in through one-legged Tadasana, reaching the arms up. And exhale, kicking the foot back, stepping into warrior 2. One breath here. Reaching back, reverse your warrior on your inhale. And exhale, move into extended side angle. Maintaining the 90-degree angle in your bent knee as your right arm pushes into your right knee to help keep it open. Rolling the shoulder down and back of your left arm. Hugging and knitting the ribs in. Flowing back in through warrior two. And exhale, cartwheeling the hands down, stepping back, flowing through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, lifting your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, crossing over the body, coming into fallen triangle. Lifting the hips, lifting the heart. Grabbing at the base of the skull if you wish, if you took it on the other side. Rolling back in through plank, lifting the left leg high. And exhaling it, stepping it through. Inhale to crescent. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, crescent with airplane. One more time. Exhale. Inhale. Looking forward above your big toe. Launching off that back foot, coming into standing splits on the other side. Hands can stay out in front of you if you wish. Bind around your standing leg. Whatever feels good in your body today. Bending your right leg forward, rising up, coming into one-legged Tadasana. Hips nice and even, toes flexed. Knee at hip level, if available. Bending that foot back, grabbing on the inside edge of your foot. Keeping the knees nice and tight together. If this is enough for you, stay here. If you want to express your full dancers, open up, kicking your right foot back into your right hand, reaching your left arm long out in front of you, finding a slight bend through that left knee. Deepening and lengthening your exhales to find balance. Slowly coming back out. Pausing for a second in one-legged Tadasana. And on your exhale, bending forward, coming into warrior two on the other side. Keeping your left knee at a 90-degree angle, straightening through your right, lifting the pelvis up and in as your shoulders sit back over your hips. Gaze can be over your middle finger. Inhale to reverse your warrior. And exhale, flow into extended side angle. Front knee is tracking towards your third middle toe. Breathing super deep. Coming back in through warrior two, cartwheeling the hands down, stepping back, flowing through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot outside of your right hand, bringing your back knee down, coming into lizard pose. Chest and torso can stay lifted if you wish, or can drop down to your elbows. You can also, taking your right hand, gently press into your right knee, lifting up the foot so that it rests on the knife edge, as if you're like looking for gum underneath your foot. Just play around, starting to lower the heart rate down. That was an intense flow. I know you guys see me sweating. All right, walking your front foot over to the edge of your mat, lowering down, coming into half pigeon on the right side. Gazing over your shoulder, making sure your back leg is super straight, and slowly lowering all the way down to your mat. Blocks and props always available to you in this posture if you have them at home. Pillows are great here to stuff underneath your seat if you need it. Make sure to also keep this front foot flexed so that it helps protect your knee. But otherwise, find an area, a space where you can rest your third eye on the mat and breathe. Walking your hands up whenever you are ready. Curling the back toes underneath, lifting up, coming into three-legged downward facing dog. If flip dog is in your practice, feel free to take it. Just roll the body forward so that the shoulders are stacked over the wrist before bending the knee and flipping over and open. Again, hand behind the head is a great option in this pose. Feels so supportive, so open. Extending the hand out long, rolling back over, coming into three-legged down dog. Gently stepping your right foot down. Inhaling your left foot high. Stepping your left foot outside of your left hand, lowering the back knee down, coming into lizard on the other side. The same options available to you here. Enjoying the heart rate coming back down. Feeling into a space of peace and calm. Walking the foot over, coming into half pigeon on the other side. Taking all the little cues that you need to ensure you're in the proper alignment. But really, all you need to do is just close your eyes and feel it. When you're ready, walking the hands forward and down. If you need more time in that posture, please feel free to take it. If you are ready to come out, just slowly walk the hands back in, curl the back toes under, lift and straighten. I like to give my leg a little shake sometimes if it needs it. If you're taking flip dog on this side, just remember to roll the body forward before you flip. Coming back into downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting the heels high. Exhale, lowering the knees down. Sitting back onto your seat. Straightening the legs out in front of you. I like to take the fleshy parts of my seat, roll them out so that I can really feel my sit bones underneath me. Inhale, lifting the arms, straightening through the back. Exhale, fold over. It's not about touching the back of the backs of your feet, but about maintaining a lift in your chest and a straight back. If you can touch your feet, great, but don't feel like you're not able to still enjoy this stretch without it. Our mat always welcomes us just as we are, whatever level, whatever flexibility, whatever strength. And gives us permission to do the same. Sitting back up nice and straight, slowly lowering all the way down to your backs. Inhaling your right leg high, bringing the knee kind of out towards and in towards the armpit, letting the ankle go. Really giving it a nice hug in. On your exhale, taking the knee, wrapping it over your straightened leg. Shifting the weight so that you're on the side of your hip. Arms can extend out long to your sides if that feels good. If you want more, you can bend through your left leg and grab hold with your right arm, your foot. Relaxing the jaw, maybe closing the eyes for the remainder of the practice. Extending the foot out long, bringing the knee back over and through center, straightening it out next to you, swapping legs, lifting your right knee in towards your chest, left knee, sorry. Just hugging it in, thanking it for all its hard work. And then twisting it over, letting the weight drop onto the outside of your right hip. Bending your right leg if you wish, grabbing your right toes. Hugging your left knee back into your chest. Grabbing your right knee as well. Curling up into a tight little ball. Giving your knees a kiss. Breathing into your intention one more time, flexing every muscle you have. And exhale, open up into Shavasana. Take up space, roll the shoulders down and back, toes splay out, heels in. Relaxing through the jaw, the third eye, the eyebrows. Finding a moment of peace and gratitude. you are ready to reawaken, begin by brushing your thumb across your fingertips, wiggling through your toes, your wrists, your ankles. Taking a deep inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. If you're ready, roll to your favorite side, coming into fetal pose. And slowly pushing your way up to a seat with eyes still closed. Taking the hands to heart center. Thank you so much for opening your homes and allowing me to practice with you. I am so incredibly grateful that we have this ability to connect still, even while we are apart. And I really, really cherish this practice and cherish these moments of pause to take time to reflect on things greater and outside of myself. Raising our thumbs to our third eye center, the light in me sees, honors, and reflects the light within each one of you. Bowing forward, we say namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I really, really appreciated it. I know I needed it. I'm all sweaty now. I hope you are too. I'll see you next time.